Do you want to be rich, wealthy, financially free, have passive income, all these sorts of catchphrase things people talk about? The answer is yes. It should be yes. The answer is probably yes, because it's a good thing to strive for more finances, more financial freedom, so you can improve your life and the lives of the ones you love, right? It's a good thing to strive for more. Well, how can you do that? I'm going to help to break down one of the most important things and most undervalued things and under-discussed topics when it comes to being able to achieve financial freedom. And that is, drumroll, credit. There's probably a reason why it's not talked about that much. It's not sexy, it's not exciting. Don't turn off the video, okay? Credit. I'm gonna break down for you some really, really important things as it pertains to credit and how that can help you obtain financial freedom. And make sure you watch till the end, because I'm gonna give a tip on how you can help your kids or the young ones in your life build their credit as a hack to get them a head start in financial freedom as well. So let's start off by talking about credit. Now, what is it? Well, credit is exactly as it sounds. It's the report card. It's essentially the most important thing as it pertains to your credit score and credit rating. We call it a credit report. It's saying to a lender whether they can trust for you to pay them back. You're saying, you can trust me. Yeah, I swear, you can trust me, I promise. Well, they look at your credit report and review everything on there, and that's how they determine trustworthiness. And it's so important to make sure that you take all the right steps to build good credit and maintain great credit. Thankfully, we can guide you how to start, and if you have poor credit, how to turn that around so that you can repair that and make sure that you can show lenders that, yes, indeed, I'm trustworthy. You can lend to me. So let's start with this. Top 10 ways that you can make sure you build the best possible credit. Number 1, pay bills on time. You want to make sure that with payment history to a lender, it's a significant weight in the credit score, showing that you ensure that you pay all your bills, your credit card bills, your car payments, your phone payments, your mortgage payments, whatever it might be, you pay them on time to demonstrate responsible financial behavior. Number 1, pay bills on time. Number 2 is going to be reduce credit card balances. So, you want to aim to keep your credit card balances low relative to the credit limits. Okay, so it's called high credit utilization is when you've got all your balances are like right up to the top. If you get a $10,000 limit, you're like $9,000, $9,800, $8,500. You want to make sure that you're not using all of your credits right to their limit. That's a really important thing when it comes to showing your credit and building that credit score as high as you can. And avoid opening too many new accounts. Sometimes people have, or you might not even know it. You've got old credit cards, you've got all these things on your credit report, and there's several accounts. You don't want to open up accounts that you don't need. So go back and make sure you close some of the ones that you're not using anymore, and don't open up a whole bunch of new ones if you don't need them. It's a big, big deal. And then, of course, diversify your credit mix. So having a mix of different types of credit accounts can also be beneficial as well, rather than having just one. So you can have installment loans, credit cards, mortgages, like I said, cell phones, different things that show that you're responsible in different areas and different buckets, not just in one. Also important to build that credit and show lenders that you're trustworthy. And then become an authorized user. We'll talk about this a little bit later, but another way you can go ahead and piggyback on somebody else in your family or business even that is going to put you on as an authorized user so that you're building credit together with them if they're responsible, and it helps to build your credit score as well. Look up authorized user. And then use secured credit cards. Another big one here, number 7, is closing old accounts and can shorten credit history and potentially lower your credit score. So you want to make sure that unless there are compelling reasons to close an account, such as high fees, or consider, keeping old accounts open to maintain longer credit history. And negotiate with creditors. Yes, it sounds difficult, but if you're struggling to make payments, you can actually contact your creditors and discuss how you can actually go ahead and negotiate payment plans or some kind of debt settlement arrangement so that you can go ahead and clean up some old debt that you have with creditors. Really important. You can negotiate with creditors. And then finally, number 10 is going to be practice patience, and persistence. So improving credit does take some time. I know we live in an immediate now society, but if you can practice patience and persistence in building your credit, it will take time, but making sure that once you've cleaned up some of those old accounts, you're consistently paying down the amount that you're using each month, and allow it to have, months in order for it to kick in. Don't expect it to change in a matter of weeks. So practicing patience is a tough one for a lot of people nowadays, but that's number 10. So listen, try these tips to build your credit. And again, as promised, I said that I would provide a hack to give kids a head start, the kids in your family or those that you love, to be able to help them to build good credit before they're 18 years old and they can't have their own card. And that's going to be this. You want to add a child to your account as an authorized user. We mentioned that in the top 10. Authorized users mean that they are able to have a card in their name that's go ahead and piggyback under your particular credit account. Now, remember, a word of caution, depending on their age, it's advisable to make sure that you have a responsible discussion with them about what this means, what this card is. Not that they're going out and using it if they're sometimes teenagers and in certain ages, but maybe even that just you use it on their behalf and you pay it back. And then you show them, perhaps you go out with them and you buy a bag of chips and you buy small little purchases, and then we're going to go and we're going to show them that you're going to pay that down. So you're going to show them you paying it, using it and paying it, so they can see the importance of paying down credit cards right away, and that it's going to help to build their credit. And another hack is to build and repair poor credit is going to be going ahead and making small purchases and paying them back within 2 weeks. You want to pay full balances within 2 weeks repeatedly. If you can make frequent payments of every 2 weeks or even sooner on purchases you're making, it will build your credit and repair your credit quicker. Hope that helps. Now you know a little bit more about credit and the importance of credit and how you can use it later on when you want to borrow to build wealth, when you want to buy an investment property, you want to privately lend, you want to go ahead and take advantage of credit to build wealth. And in order to do that, you need good credit. So like I said, very important, very underutilized, under-discussed topic is credit. Make sure that you go ahead and use these tips and tricks. Reach out if you need to. Ask questions in the comments. I'd be very happy to help you out in building your credit or repairing your credit. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We're here for you.